hey, you're directing a movie for DC coming up, New Genesis / The New Gods, so...
Here's your chance to redeem yourself.
That's a good sign, right? Taking note on a DCEU property.
It's a great sign.
What could go wrong?
It's a great sign. It's going to be good. What's up, gang? Alex here.
Dre here.
And while you're here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
That's right, gang. And we're counting down the worst films of 2018. Ooh, and trust us, gang, there are a lot of bad ones.
Yeah, this not good, you know? We go into everything hopeful, but sometimes your dreams are crushed.
Keller, why don't you kick us off with how bad 2018 movies were?
Yeah, okay. Well, coming in at number 10, we have the biggest shock in the world. The Meg.
It's the biggest shock in the world.
You know Dre likes to do that with an Australian accent.
Even though Jason Statham's English. This wasn't, the reason why it's at number 10, because it wasn't the absolute worst movie of the year. The anticipation wasn't even that high on the Instagrams and social medias, but I just felt as though the movie wasn't what they advertised it to be, which was a schlocky, popcorn, Pacific Rim type movie, and they actually tried to make it dramatic and serious.
They tried too hard. They took it too seriously. It should have been fun and bad, and we could have just laughed together.
Yes.
But instead, you like felt bad, like, oh, they actually tried.
Yeah, don't do that with a premise about a giant prehistoric shark.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
And at number 9, y'all, Ocean's 8. Oof. Now again, this falls in the camp of The Meg as far as not the worst movie in the world. This gets hit and dinged due to the fact that you took a pre-established franchise, Ghostbusters, and you tried to do something fresh and new with it, but you made it worse than the original.
And this really hurts me because when I see an all-female cast, I get so excited. I want the movie to do well.
Yeah.
But it's like you're not doing justice to the all-female cast when the movie's just not a great movie.
Badly written, not greatly directed. The two, not one, but two twists at the end, one with Anne Hathaway, makes no sense. If you haven't seen it, don't see it. If you have seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, all right. So, number 8, Robin Hood. Why? Why do you keep doing this? Remaking classics and then just completely destroying the story.
No, I get why Hollywood does it because they say, oh, Peter Pan, Tarzan, Mowgli. Those are names that are intellectual free properties. You don't have to pay for it, fair use. And at the same time, they're like, people recognize those names, so therefore it'll make a lot of money. No! No one wants to see another Zorro movie, another Robin Hood movie, especially since the fact that you took Robin Hood and basically made Batman Begins.
Okay, but I will say I would like to see more Taron Egerton.
Gang! Yeah, coming in at number 7, we got,
I knew this one was going to be on the list.
We're starting to get to the part that hurts our chest and our heads a little bit. At number 7, Pacific Rim Uprising. Now, guys, I defended this movie when we did the trailer breakdown. Actually going to see it, I was like, oh no, it'll just be like Power Rangers with better graphics.
Nope.
No.
I told you it was going to be terrible.
I know, and it was. Although John Boyega, I did love seeing a brother star in this lead role in a sci-fi movie. Downside is, they did that sequel thing where you can't get a main star to come back or you killed him off in the first one. Idris Elba, why would you kill him?
Well, the first one wasn't great either. Shouldn't have made a second one.
Agree to disagree. Coming in at number 6.
Venom.
Oh!
Which I would like to point out, we also predicted was not going to be that great.
Now, apparently, China disagrees with us because that country got that movie to over $800 million. Good for you, Sony / Venom. But then again, there are 6 Transformer movies, so that means whatever you take it to
First of all, where's Spider-Man? I will say I liked Tom Hardy in this movie. I
will say I miss the awesome giant white chest spider symbol that Venom is always supposed to have. And much like the Transformers, the CGI Venom did not work for me, especially after seeing a CGI photorealistic Thanos.
Number 5.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Ooh, I can hear the bitterness.
Do you see my face, y'all?
Yeah.
Do you see my face,
and
gang?
I'm going to say that I defended this one. I kept being like, oh, it's a fun movie.
She tried.
Fine. Just have fun with it and like you'll like it. And then I went to see it
She
too.
talked me into going seeing it. I wish she hadn't. What a mistake that was.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Now, most of the movie was fine. After watching the first Jurassic World, I went into this one thinking, okay, it's just a fun popcorn flick. I won't look for the sentimentality, the Oscar fare that the first Jurassic World Park had, directed by Steven Spielberg. Where I tapped out on this one, spoiler alert, is when they went high sci-fi and now they went beyond dinosaurs into evil child clones and human-bred genetic coding. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on?
They really lost me there.
And then, like, why
Jurassic
weren't they
Park.
weaponizing raptors? Like, they had the whole subplot of the movie that if you shine a light on your target, the raptor will be trained to recognize the light and attack that person. But why not just shoot them with the gun when you have the light on them? You know what?
Bottom line, it made no sense.
I don't want to start ranting. Jurassic World, not great.
All right.
All right, coming in at number 4.
Solo, A Star Wars Story. Yeah, we had a lot of hope for this one.
We did. And again, some of these, keep in mind, this is our list of worst movies of the year. Not saying it was worst on Rotten Tomatoes or worst even according to you in the comments. This one, again, gets dinged on the anticipation. How do you have directors like Lord and Miller attached, the guys from the Lego movies? How do you have guys like Ron Howard attached? A legendary director, the origin story of Han Solo, but we didn't need an origin story of Han Solo.
Yeah. All right. Coming in at number 3.
Ooh, yikes. Yikes, y'all. This one hurts because, again, one of my favorite directors was supposed to be helming this one. Didn't turn out the way we thought it was going to. Nutcracker and the Four Realms, a knockoff of Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton one.
Yeah, I was so angry at this film because, first
You were
of all,
excited.
I grew up doing the Nutcracker. Like, I was a ballerina. I know the Nutcracker story. You ruined the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything close to the original story. Why did you make the Sugar Plum Fairy evil?
And it had the same problems as the Universal Dark Universe, where they started off with the Mummy, and they clearly it was a setup. Also, BVS, Dawn of Justice style, where you crammed 6 movies into this one movie to set up for the future. They clearly meant this to be a giant 6-movie epic like Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts. Guys, make one good movie, then spin it out after that if it's successful.
Yeah, the visuals were stunning. I liked the one little bit of dancing we got, but other than that,
Number 2, y'all.
Mortal Engines.
Yikes. Now, we should be a little diplomatic on this one because the studio behind the film was nice enough to invite us to the premiere. Very cool listening to Peter Jackson speak on filmmaking.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely the highlight of the movie, but
really
also
was.
where we got duped.
Yes,
Because
yes.
we kept thinking it was a Peter Jackson film.
Because all the advertising says Peter Jackson's next great film from the director of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogies.
But he's actually just producing this one, so I guess, like, you know, he's the one that got it made with his name. And
They pulled a Jurassic Park 3 where Steven Spielberg did the first 2, and for the third one, they got like his DP from the last 2 movies. Hey, this was not a Steven Spielberg Presents movie. You duped us. Same thing with Peter Jackson.
yeah, I will say the visuals in this were insane.
I'll give the
And I
visuals.
loved the idea of it, but I think that they just, you know, the storyline was kind of crap. They didn't build up any characters. I had no attachment. And it didn't really make sense.
I didn't care who lived
There was
or
no
died.
payoff.
And that love story, man, what a crap
Was it a love
fest.
story?
Yeah.
Was it a love story? I don't know, because when they said they loved each other, I looked at Dre
We
like,
literally turned to each other.
when did that happen?
Like, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, and not too many spoilers, but they do at one point in the movie pull the standard I am your father
Oh, God.
trope reveal.
I was hitting him like,
Are they going to pull the I am your father? They pulled the I am your father.
All right, so
Yikes.
the worst
worst.
movie of 2018.
The worst movie of 2018, and this is the epitome of the problems we had with every other movie as far as, like, you had a good budget, you had good directors, you had great actors
You had
in
a
it.
great story.
You had a great story. You had a great studio behind you. Great source material. How do you have everything, a checklist of everything awesome and good, and then screw it up? We got to go Disney's A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh my God.
There are only 3 names we'll ever scream on this channel. One is The Rock.
The Rock, 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 The Rock.
The other one is Olivia Munn. And obviously the third is Oprah. So she had points just for being in it. Oprah, you let us down.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw Oprah was in it, I was like, oh my God, our godmother,
Yeah.
our queen of queens.
Yeah,
is-
Black Jesus. Yeah.
But yeah, I loved the book A Wrinkle in Time. I grew up reading those books, so I got very excited. But I thought to myself, how are they going to adapt this into a movie? It's not an easy book to adapt, and they failed.
And I haven't actually read the books, but love Ava DuVernay. Everything from 13th Amendment to Selma to Queen Sugar. I thought she was in that camp of a Ryan Coogler or a Quentin Tarantino as far as like, hey, she hasn't directed a bad project yet. She's on fire. Ava, it's At least, you know, you got out the way early.
Not your best work.
Got out the way early. This is your worst movie by far, but hey, you're directing a movie for DC coming up, New Genesis / The New Gods, so...
Here's your chance to redeem yourself.
That's a good sign, right? Taking note on a DC EU property.
It's a great sign.
What could go wrong?
It's a great sign. It's going to be good. So there's our list for worst movies of 2018. Like we said, this is just our personal preference, and we know to each his own. Some of you guys must love these movies.
Yes.
Our producer loves some of these movies, and we had to fight her on it.
My girlfriend actually loved Venom. I dragged her to see it. She's like, oh, I thought that was really good. I was like, really? So, hey, live your life, live your best life, and let us know what your worst movies of 2018 were in the comments below. And let us know if there's anything on our list that you're like, hey, you guys are far off, love that movie. But hey, let's do it in a respectful, intelligent, kind way. Let's start the new year correct. All right, gang?
All right.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Links in the comments and descriptions down below. Gang, thanks for checking in. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Later, y'all.